What's up, you guys? Yep, it's the Muscle Whisperer working on herself right now. So, I'm gonna do a little upper body for you. I got a new blade, I'm gonna check it out. What's happening? Anybody got any questions for the Muscle Whisperer? I actually have time to be on here. And, you guys see? Yes, I'm well. Oh, that kind of fucking hurts. So, this week has been intense already. I get them on Amazon. So, look for the buffalo horn. I've been trying to make my own, like get my own made, and it's not happening. So, because I ain't got it like that, peep. You need like thousands of dollars. Like thousands of dollars to get your tools made. And I ain't got that kind of money. I'm just a single mommy trying to work, heal people. So this is what's going on. Anybody got a butter knife you want to join me? Okay. Trying to educate. Fascia. Fascia is a thin layer substance. It's like almost like a spider web that grows inside your body over everything inside. I would never do a GoFundMe. I would be so embarrassed to do a GoFundMe. I've always I'll sell shit and all that, but I just have an issue of asking people for things. But anyway, you can use the back of a butter knife, but you gotta go in here. See? So, I was talking about fascia. Fascia is a thin layer substance that grows in the body every night while we sleep. And we get up in the morning, we're supposed to move and melt the fascia away. When that fascia doesn't melt away, it just stays, okay? It stays. And let's say you have an injury. Like I had a client yesterday, 9 months, totally off her feet. I'll answer that, how I found out about this technique. And it's removing fascia, and it's not actually tension. There's actually, when we feel tight, there's actually, which is what I'm talking about, fascia, there's a reason that you feel tight. You may call it tension, but it's physical stuff that happens in your body. So when we don't melt the fascia away, it binds together. So someone who's been bedridden for 9 months is going to have like this much fascia. So it just stays. So even if you melt the new fascia, the old fascia, unless you get it out, will stay. Oh, people are leaving. I'm so sorry. I'm boring. I can start going on a rant about motherfuckers. I can start going on a serious rant about Nigeria and Armenia and how this is like, this is how world wars can start. So nobody wants to hear me talk that shit. Thank you for enjoying the education. I would love to answer any other questions like why. Let me just put it out there, ask you guys something. If you're going to a physical therapy place or a massage place and you go in there and you say, my low back hurts, okay? And you're in there for weeks at a time, some people months at a time, and you're not any better. And they work your low back. And they start having you do exercises. And they start doing things to your low back. And it's not better. Let's think, why is it not better? Well, because it's not coming from there. So if you have low back pain, if you go to a doctor, they're going to tell you that you have herniated or bulging discs. Why? Because then that allows them to charge for MRIs, multiple visits. If you're at a chiropractor, of course, multiple visits. You'll go at least 3 months at 3 times a week. But that's fine if you would get better, but you don't get better because it's not the back. You understand? It's not the discs unless they like rupture. It's not the fucking disc unless it's so far out that it's hitting a nerve and going like this. It's not that. It is tightness in your hips and your groin muscle, Groin. I mean, I just kind of I get a little frustrated because I'm like, it would make sense to me if I'm going to somebody about some pain and I'm going to them multiple times and it doesn't get better. At some point, I think I have to be responsible to say, why is it not getting better? Just because somebody wears a white coat, just because somebody is in a physical therapy office, does not mean shit. I'm sorry. It's like if you're gonna go to a psychologist who strictly is like, yeah, passed all the tests and the boards and all that, but has no experience with trauma, and you're dealing with trauma, what the fuck? How are they gonna help you? How are they gonna help you? And I hate to say it like this, but only somebody who's an alcoholic, only another alcoholic who has gotten sober can help that alcoholic in that disease get better because they understand what it is. So just because you go to an orthopedic doctor, if he's not addressing the soft tissue in the body with you, fucking get out. Like, leave. Like, I had a client last night, right? She got my number from another person that was they were both at an MRI or both at an orthopedic doctor's appointment to maybe get PRP done. And the one lady said to my client who came in, here, I've heard about this lady. I'm in Los Angeles, the muscle whisperer. Why don't you check her out? And the lady looked at my stuff and said, shit. She left the doctor's office and she came to see me. And that was probably the smartest fucking thing she could do. Trust me, there are times that I can't help somebody and I'm fucking honest with them. And I'm like, look, this is either surgical or this is just something I can't do. Like, it's a nerve, it's something. I'm not going to just take your money for shit that I can't help you for. That's so fucked up. It's so fucked up to me. So if you're going someplace, if you're going to the orthopedic doctor and they're like, okay, I need to do an MRI. I personally just don't get thrown into machines. So, you may want to give me a call first. You may want to say, hey, Muscle Whisperer, this is the pain that I'm having. Do you think this is something that I could help you with? Most of the time, I can. Good morning. And the thing is that I just want to get you guys out of pain. I just want to have people come in. Like, it would be nice to have somebody to come in. I got you. You need my help. Text me. I want somebody to come in that hasn't been through years of pain, that hasn't been through months of fucking doctor's bullshit and months of fucking injections bullshit. Let's talk about those fucking injections. The injections that they give you, they deteriorate your bones. So let's say 4 years ago, I started getting injections. Okay, let's say I do it for my knee. Okay, cortisone for the knee. I do 3 injections that year. Okay, I go on, my knee still kind of hurts. It's not as bad, but it still hurts. So I go back to the doctor and he's like, well, I can give you some more injections. Okay, so now I take more fucking injections. Cut to 5 years, 6 years, 7 years or more. Now you go back to the doctor and they're like, you have arthritis. No shit, because you're fucking deteriorating my bones all these fucking years. You're like, giving me injections that ruined my bones. But you don't fucking tell me that. You didn't fucking tell me that, you fucking prick. You didn't tell me that these injections that you're giving me to alleviate my inflammation, not to fix the problem, but it'll alleviate my injury. It's gonna fuck my bones up, you motherfucker. Don't you just want to go like clients of mine? I wonder. And not everybody hits me up after they've treated with me. I think they have post-traumatic stress or something. But don't you just want to ask the fucking doctors, like, why? Why didn't you fix me? Or what the, like, what is your whole deal? So just to let you know how fucked up they are, 20 years ago, I went to the doctor. I was in a bad car accident, and I went to the orthopedic. You know, this is before I knew shit. Went to the orthopedic doctor, and he like, you know, he goes, oh, you have muscular dystrophy. Yeah, that's what's starting. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Do you know how scary that is? Do you know how fucking scary that is to be told something like that? And I clearly did it. I get a call from a guy 2 weeks ago. I was diagnosed with muscular dystrophy. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. How far in your disease are you? Like, are you able to walk? He's like, oh yeah, it's just my arm. I just can't raise my arm. So they diagnosed you with that because you couldn't raise your arm? Are you fucking research? Please don't leave everything into the hands of somebody. Okay, so I'm just reading the comment. I heard it's like that on everybody who goes for sessions. I've seen some of the patients that come to you. It looks terrifying. I don't know if you mean that to be a compliment or not. But life is terrifying, okay? Like, get the fuck over it and stay in pain if that's what you want to do. A lot of things that you see on my page of people's reaction, there is an emotional release that fucking happens. And I'm sorry, I don't walk through life terrified. I personally don't. You know, I don't think it's a good idea for anybody to be terrified of anything. I don't think that's a good headspace to be in personally. But maybe you have some trauma you need to deal with. And I do a lot of that here. I work on a lot of men who have been sexually abused, and we do a lot, and that comes out in a session. A lot of women, there's been people who have been beaten. I've worked on gang members who have been shot up or shot by the police. People have been shot by the police, and this is very healing work. So when you are gua shaing, any trauma, and this doesn't hurt me like it was a second ago. It's like nothing. So once you get it out, it's fucking out. And people are like, well, what do I do so it doesn't come back? Well, you just got to keep moving. You just got to keep moving. Yeah, muscle with the knowledge, motherfuckers. That's what I'm about, is giving fucking knowledge, because I'm sick of, like, I'm not sick of. I'm sad. It hurts that people come in that have gone to 3-4 doctors, spent thousands on co-pays and this and that, and they're still not better. And they come to me and they get up and they leave and they're better. You're sore as fuck. You're bruised as fuck. You feel like you just been in a huge fight, but at the same time, everybody feels better. But I just, physiologically, physically speaking, injections, the cortisone, it will reduce inflammation, but it will not eliminate the excess fascia or lactic acid or stagnant blood. It won't do shit for that. Acupuncture is great. I have no problems with acupuncture. I think it's fabulous. I met an acupuncturist who said that she can remove the fascia through cupping. I don't believe it, but that's her thing. She also said that when she does gua sha, She only does it for a little bit and that's all they need and it doesn't hurt. I call bullshit, but I'm sure her clients believe it. And why do you have to pay for a package? Let me ask you something. If you're going to order let's say you're going to order, like I just ordered toilet paper online. Let's say I ordered toilet paper online. I need a big fucking package, right? Because I'm going to use it all the time. Because I need to wipe my fucking ass. All right? But if I'm going to a doctor or an acupuncturist or a chiropractor or a physical therapist, why do you want to sell me a package? How do you know I'm going to need all those 10 sessions? How do you know? How do you fucking know I'm going to need 10 sessions to buy a package from you? Because I'm going to get a discount, right? Yeah, I'm going to get a discount. I'm going to discount you $200 if you buy 10 sessions in advance. Why would anybody buy a package of body work like that? I don't understand. It shouldn't take a fucking series to get you better. Why is that necessary? I get people who are like, why do you have to go so hard? Okay, well, I don't. Shoulders and it hurt, and then I found your page and everything makes sense. Thank you. I don't know. I get frustrated, people. I gotta be real. I get fucking frustrated. Like, and I'm not frustrated at people. I'm frustrated at practitioners. I don't understand. There's a way to do things that hurt that's right, and there's a way to do things that hurt that's wrong. So do you know that when you go to the chiropractor and they twist your neck, it's heard a little cracking. If it was actually cracking something in there, that means I'm fucking fracturing something and breaking something, and that's not fucking good. I'm releasing the gas, that's fine. The gas can release. Bones fart, joints fart, that's what happens. But when they, that's not good. It's not good. Anyway, so I was gua shaing, y'all. Back to gua sha. I don't know, y'all. I just really want to help people. I don't think that, somebody will leave my place and like, when should I come back? Should I book with you again? I'm like, no, not right now. See how you feel. See if you need me. If you need me, cool, I'm here. But why should I book you just so I can say, yeah, let me make more money off you? You want to spend another $400? Okay, you can spend another $400. I'm not that girl. I'm just not. I'm not gonna, I'm just not that girl. I'm not gonna do that. I will make my money not off of your pain, not off of making you suffer longer so I can make more money. I'm gonna make my own shit by expanding my territory, meaning I'm gonna do other things. Maybe I'm gonna do a documentary. Maybe I'm gonna do my own tools. Maybe I'm gonna do an overall line. But I certainly don't fucking need to get rich off of your fucking pain. That just makes no sense. Okay, so here's the other thing. If you have trouble moving your arm, okay? I can't move my arm all the way up. Ow, ow, ow. Doctor says I have a torn rotator cuff. Okay, well, did you have an MRI? No, not yet. He just says he can tell. Tell him, fuck you. I'm gonna go to Muscle Whisper and check it out. Now, there's a long ulnar nerve that runs from the neck and snakes all the way down the arm. It goes through the shoulder. I tell you that I'd like to say all, but there's like one or two that came to me that it was an actual tear. Other than that, it's the ulnar nerve that gets out of place. It's the buildup in the arm. If you feel your arm and it feels thick, you're like, oh yeah, that's muscle. And it's hard, it ain't fucking muscle, baby. That's some backed up shit. You gotta back up in your arm. My arm, my muscle, look, soft. It's soft. There you go. Wing scapular surgery. Fucking hell. Yeah, you're going to have scars and you're going to have scar tissue. And let me ask you something about this, because this is another one I get. I get people that come in and like, I had 3 knee surgeries. Well, why did you have 3 knee surgeries? Well, I had 2 on one knee and 1 on the other. Well, what happened? Well, I had scar tissue on the one side from the surgery. So they told me they had to go and clean it out again. And you fucking let them. And you fucking let them. Why you fucking let them? Because if they cut again, you're going to get more scar tissue. Does that not make sense? So we got to make sense, people. We got to, don't just agree. Don't, if you go into somebody for body work and they're like, and you say, do you think you could fix me like today? I don't know. What I recommend is that you buy a session of 7. Do you think it'll take 7 to fix me? I would say probably. It's usually 7. 7 sessions. If you buy my package, I'll give you $100 discount. Okay? Okay, I'll buy the 7. Thank you. What the fuck? Stop buying packages. You need packages of toilet paper. You need packages of paper towels. You need packages of Kleenex. You can have packages of underwear. You can have packages of undershirts. You can have those in packages are fine, but why the fuck are you buying packages for body work? If you buy 10, I'm gonna fucking have to... I would be like, I'm gonna fucking have to do 10 to them because they go like this. Look, here. This is how most people get scraped. Ready? Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, that really works. Yeah, they're just barely touching the skin. Yeah, that's how most people are getting gua shot out there, even at physical therapy offices. Look, that's it. That's it. That's all they do, right? That's what the fuck is that doing? You're just like, la la. You gotta get in there. There is a technique to it. A technique to it. Oh, well, I don't love money more than I do helping people. I love helping people more than I love money, actually. Money is like, it's an issue for me. I've always been a giver. So, I give as much as I can. Life is fucking expensive in Los Angeles. But anyway, if somebody is just like barely going on the skin, fucking get up and get the fuck out. I picked up gua sha because I wanted to know techniques to heal people because I was working in a chiro's office as his assistant for 1.5 years. And he wasn't, nobody was getting better. They were coming in like 3 times a week for like 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, or then some people it was just like constant habit. And so I wanted to fix people. Why is it so expensive to live in Cali? I have no fucking idea. Probably because we are mostly a Democratic state, especially in Los Angeles. We have Orange County with Republicans and stuff, but there is a lot of racism in Los Angeles. But because of the weather, I think people really want to live in California because you can drive 2 hours to the mountains and you can drive 20 minutes to the beach. And they love the weather in Cali, and a lot of people love the fact that there's a lot of entertainment people that live here. So I guess that's why it's expensive. It fucking sucks because what I pay in rent, I could fucking own a mansion. But, you know, and that's where we are as a society. We pay more in our rent, excuse me, than we do anything else. Why do chiropractors say you shouldn't crack yourself? Because first of all, cracking is not, get that word out of your mouth. If you're cracking something, you're breaking something. Why do they tell you not to do that? Because you can actually hurt yourself, just like they know they can hurt you. So it's not a good idea to try to flick your body in different ways and different body parts to release some fucking gas that's stuck in there, because that's all that is. It's not realigning you or anything. It can't realign you. If you're covered in tissue, ligaments and tendons and nerves and muscle and all that goes around your bones, how the fuck are you adjusting anything? It's like all that shit is keeping your bones in check. Where are you adjusting it to? Where am I aligning it to? If I don't deal with the soft tissue and create freedom of movement in your body, then where the fuck is the adjusting coming from? My pelvis is higher on this side. The fuck? So your tissue is a lot more. There's more shit on that side. It doesn't mean that, so you're going to go and I'm going to pull one leg and I'm going to pull the other leg and all of a sudden they're going to be equal. We are not, our bodies are not equal. Our bodies are not, our arms, everything is not perfectly set. That's just not how bodies work. So it's no, you're not releasing tension, and stop using the word crack. If you are cracking something, you're breaking something. The tension, let me be clear, okay? The quote unquote tension or tightness you feel is what is attached to everything inside that there's too much of. There's too much buildup. That's what it is. Okay, please don't ask me about cupping. What are you using it for? If you're using it to get out scar tissue, no, I don't believe it works. If you're using it to create blood flow in an area, I believe it works. If you're using it to get rid of excess fascia, I don't believe it works. I'm not saying I'm the only answer, but doesn't it make sense? If you have a pile of leaves, okay, and you have a pile of leaves, one side someone is sweeping the leaves with a broom, you're sweeping it, you're not getting, the other side is using a rake. The rake side is getting all that shit up, not the broom. The broom is just sweeping it. So don't believe the trends, I would say. There's an article written up about me in Voyager magazine. It's on my Instagram, the link, but maybe read it. It's like, don't believe everything that someone is telling you. Look for proof. I have proof of my work. My people are my proof. I know I don't post enough of the results. A lot of times we get okay, I'm not trying to be mean, but you're like, what is a good alternative? I've been sitting here talking for fucking 20 minutes about what to do. Are you not listening? You're not listening. Your lower back is your hip and your groin is tight and backed up of shit. Okay? That's what it is. Get off this fucking cracking shit. I crack my back and I crack my neck and stop. I can't. If I'm willing to give you guys my fucking time, if you're willing to sit on my fucking live and listen to me talk, then listen. Like, I'm giving valuable educational information that other practitioners, doctors, physical therapists are never going to tell you about. Never. Never. So I do it because I want to help people. I show you techniques for you to help yourself because I want to help people. So, then if you're babysitting a 2-year-old, no offense, what the fuck are you doing on Instagram Live? Like, focus on your 2-year-old. If you were babysitting my 2-year-old and you were on Instagram Live, I'd fucking fire your ass. No offense, I would. I'd be like, the fuck, you're supposed to be... Focus on your 2-year-old and DM me. How about, I'm happy to talk to you. Focus on babysitting the 2-year-old. DM me. We'll talk when it's a good time. But I know you're trying to gain knowledge, so fucking DM me or call me. When you're not babysitting, I'll give you all the knowledge you want for free. I promise. But I'm a mom. Stay with the 2-year-old. Don't worry about my Instagram Live. I've told everybody. I tell it all the time. DM me. I answer my DMs. I will call you. I will talk to you. I will FaceTime you. I will. I honestly will. I don't think I'm better than anybody. I have studied. I've studied my ass off and I've worked my ass off to get to this level, and I'm happy. I am so happy to share any information I have that will help you help yourself. Honest to God, that's what I'm about. I'm about helping people. Is totally free over the phone. So anyway, I just got sidetracked, but does anybody have any questions? I'll leave it open for a couple minutes for questions, and then I'm gonna get off because now, you know, my Gemini self, once we're irritated, Geminis, we gotta like fucking step back and get to rest. But I'm happy to answer any questions. I know something that has come up is that some people have like sent my videos to doctors. I'll see like, what do you think of her technique, doctor? Or what do you know, sending it to their practitioners. What do you think of this? What do you think of that? And like, if you gotta ask others what they think of my work, then you don't understand what I do. So please feel free to call me. I will explain it. I will totally explain to you. I just want to fucking help, man. I just want to help, and I just still get these people that have been going to doctors and spending thousands and thousands of dollars on shit, and they have access to me. I don't know. I want to make it very clear. I am always willing to talk to you about your pain. 1,000,000%. I will talk to you about your pain. I will try to guide you the best that I can from over the phone about your pain. I'm not this fucking special person. Like, I'm special, but I mean, I don't treat people that way. Yes, I work on a lot of fucking celebrities. Okay, so what? They're people to me. Fuck it. I'm still gonna beat their ass. I don't give a fuck who they are. I work on pro athletes. I don't give a fuck who they are either. A body's a body. And people have written me like, oh, you probably won't answer my DM because you work on celebrities. Fuck that shit. I answer my DMs. I don't give a fuck. I can gain and get up to like, I would love to get up to like 100,000 followers, because that means that there's 100,000 people that are being educated on how to help themselves instead of taking injections and multiple therapy appointments. So I would love to get to 100,000. I don't know how to fucking do that. I never ask my celebrities. I never, ever, ever, ever will post about a celebrity. I will never ask them to post about me. If they do it on their own. Like, yes, Tiffany addish posts about me on her own. I've never asked her. She just, you know, when you save somebody from an injury, or you save somebody from having to have surgery, which would totally interrupt their life, I think they have a special connection. So I think that people that I help have a special connection to me. It's like, fuck, man, that girl saved my ass. And for Tiff, you know, she had a torn meniscus and was supposed to have surgery, and she never had to have surgery. And she's running in her high heels, and she feels great, and she's living life. And I love her as a person, and she loves and appreciates me for who I am, and not just, you know, saving her knee, but she knows the good work that I do and how I help others. So that's on that. But I won't ever post about a celebrity. I don't think it's necessary. For some reason, people think, oh, so-and-so celebrity went to her. She must be good. Do you know that I get celebrities that have gone to the quote-unquote best doctors, best chiros, best physical therapists, and still not better? And they end up with me, thankfully, because it's about getting you better. It's about getting you guys better. That's all. I just want to get you guys better, and I want to do it any way that I can. And I think I'm gonna go smoke my joint now. Um, yeah, that sounds like a good fucking idea, right? Smoking my joint, because I'm in California, and that's what we could do. My son's in school, and he is fucking amazing. Just found out yesterday, really, that all the LA Unified School Districts are not getting any funding for their athletics. So it kind of sucks. So I donated a large amount, but it's to the basketball program because he enjoys it so much, and it's just so sad. Like, I don't even know if they're going to get to go back, but there's a lot of things going on, and vote, 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 vote. I'm assuming I have no fucking Republicans that follow me. Which, you know, I hate that politics get in the way. It doesn't bother me. I mean, if you're a Republican, unless you're a fucking racist, if you're a racist and I find out you're a racist, then I'm gonna fucking beat the fuck out of you harder and never see you again. Yeah, so, oh, you guys want to, okay, this is like totally not topic. This is Jackie life stuff. So anyway, a neighbor, we had a hoop on the street for like a year. And a neighbor down the street doesn't like kids playing in the street. But for whatever reason, she decided she didn't like my son playing basketball in the street. So she had the city come out and send my landlord a notice that they're going to be fined to pull the hoop out of the street, right? So we have such great neighbors. You ready for this? So the neighbor yesterday was like, why is your hoop in the driveway? And I told him, and he goes, you know what? Move it in front of my fucking house. Let them give me a notice. So we did. And then the other neighbors are like, yeah, when they get the notice, then you gonna move it down to our house. And when they get the notice, you gonna move it down to our house. And you know what, guys? You gonna move your hoop all the way down the block if you have to. But we love your son. He's amazing. He's great with the kids. Like, so we are not gonna stand for that shit and allow them to take away him playing basketball and shooting his hoops every day. And I love that, because we do live in, some of the people that have been here for a while in our neighborhood seem to be a little bit racist. And they didn't like it when I had all my Black Lives Matters signs, and, you know, they do shit. And my son has been called out his name a couple times while he was out there playing basketball. But, you know, fuck it. You know, here's a question for you. I ask myself, if I'm in front of a racist who's saying racist things to me and they drop down on the floor and they like pass out and something's like medically wrong with them, would I help them? I don't know, I gotta think about that. I guess I would. But then I'm gonna have to talk a whole lot of shit to them to educate them on what the fuck is going on. You want to talk about Nigeria? You want to talk about Armenia? All we want to talk about is the U.S. Our standing in the world sucks, but I'm not going to do that, because then everybody will fucking leave. So what do you want to talk about? You want to talk about why you get headaches? Should we talk about headaches and what to do? Okay, so if you get headaches, you're going to want to scrape here and go all the way up into your scalpy poo and come all the way down, and you're going to have to go all the way here, and you're going to have to go all the way down your arm. So because everything is connected to everything, our body is totally connected through tissue, nerves, muscles, tendons, ligaments. All of that is on top of our skeletal body. So if you have headaches, and I just was told yesterday that a client that usually gets migraines at a certain time of the month, after I worked on her, she didn't get one at all that time of the month. It started to come and then it never came. So thrilled about that. But you have to do, for headaches, you still have to do your arm. Why? Because it all connects up into the neck. And did you know that your neck, these are called scaling muscles, the scaling muscle, and it goes down into like a V and it branches out into your first and second rib. So doing the chest is important because it runs through there. Doing here, your ribs, your latissimus muscle, it's important to do that because it runs through there. So excuse me, a lot of times people will have body work done, and like I said, they'll go in and say, my knee is hurting. And the only thing they'll do, a practitioner or a physical therapist, whatever will do, is the knee. But that's not what the problem is. You have to address what attaches to the knee in order to heal the knee, what attaches to the neck to cause the pain and the headaches, like what attaches. So I think what we all need to do right now is a lot more education with ourselves. Like, really, I keep getting little things. Educate ourselves. What is gua sha? What does that do? Why is there bruising? Like, I love it when people sign a paper in my, before I work on them, that there will be bruising and inflammation. Please know this. Everybody signs it, and then the next day someone will hit me up. I'm really fucking bruised. Okay, we went through this. Yes, you're really bruised. Or someone will hit me up 3 days after treatment. I'm still really sore. Okay, well, I'm sorry about that. That's all in the paperwork that you sign, and I explain everything verbally, that it's going to hurt, that you're going to be bruised, but that doesn't mean a bad thing. So anyway, I was going to get off like a few minutes ago, right? But I guess that's it. And now I'm going to like go and chill and smoke my joint, unless somebody has a question. Anybody have a question? Anybody have a question? Ask the Muscle Whisperer. I'll answer. Anybody have a question? No questions for the Muscle Whisperer? No. Okay, I'm gonna be talking shit later because I'm waiting on my new stove, and I'm not gonna say how much that bitch cost me. It cost me a fucking lot of money. Thank you for loving me. I need all the love I can get. Trust me. I spent most of my life not feeling loved, so I'll take all the love feeling now, because now I feel I deserve love. I've healed my trauma and my wounds, so now I can actually tell myself, like, yo, Jackie, you really deserve love. And I do. I deserve love. And one day, and like, I'm hoping to get a man, a dude, a boyfriend, a date, a companion, a compadre, a partner, sometime before I'm too old to enjoy that shit. That's what I'm saying. But it ain't easy out there. Like, I tried the whole Bumble thing, and that's a fucking joke. People on Bumble, they just want to fucking hook up. Like, hey, you want to hook up? Hook up what? You gonna hook up my TV? What do you mean hook up? It's fucking COVID, motherfucker, and I'm 55 years old, and I just don't do fucking hookups anymore. I didn't say that. But that's another thing about trauma. And we have to be easier on ourselves and understand people who have suffered sexual abuse. You gotta heal that so you can love yourself, so you can find true love. Like, that comes out on my table too. Okay, nobody has any question. Oh, thank you for saying I deserve all the love. I feel that now. Just like I said, I felt love for my mom for the first time in my whole life. I actually felt love for her. And the other day, and I still feel love for her, but she pulled some bullshit this morning. And I'm just like, I can't with you. And that's another topic. Boundaries. We all gotta set boundaries. And when you set boundaries, you have to stick to your boundaries, and that's pretty fucking hard. So I've set boundaries with my biological family. That's not been hard, because they don't deserve me to be in their life. That's just real. And they can send all the money they want. It doesn't make up for the fact that they're fucking shitballs, because they're shitballs. I don't give a fuck. My son has seen his grandfather in his almost 18 years of life 6 times. My son's grandfather is a multimillionaire. Could totally afford to see his grandson. And just because he did what he did to me, I wasn't going to stop my son from knowing his grandfather, because my father didn't allow me to know my grandfather, which I think really sucks, because apparently my biological grandfather was a nice guy. And the grandfather I knew that was my stepdad's stepfather was not a nice guy and did bad things. But and my son's okay, but you know, that's a fucking thing about shit, you know, family and shit. And it's just kind of sad. And I've struggled. Like, how is that, you know? I'm the daughter of a multimillionaire, and my son and I were homeless and on food stamps. Like, what fucking sense did that make at that time? No fucking sense. So I've never been about the money. That's where my whole money shit comes from. And that's why I want to help people so much, because nobody helped me when I needed help. And so I'm a helper. I'm a people helper. And now I'm going to go help my brain by smoking a joint. I love you all. And I appreciate you all for watching my videos. Please go to my YouTube. Please, please, please. I'm trying to grow my YouTube, The Muscle Whisperer. Please tell your friends about my Instagram. I'm trying to grow that. I'm trying to educate people through my Instagram. I keep it real. I speak up on things. Y'all know. But I'm just trying to expand to the world who I am. Expand, and that's what I want to do. Is I want to expand. I want to get to like 50,000 followers, 100,000 followers. Don't they give you money for that shit? I would love to get some money for just like, I feel like I give good content. I'm fucking real, fucking honest. It's not like, you know, I don't play out real drama. Talk about it because I talk about healing the drama, but I don't really play out the drama. But because we all get drama in our life. But help me grow. Help me educate the world on the body and fascia and how to feel better and how to not have headaches naturally and how to not have migraines naturally and how to get rid of your neck pain and all that. So help me spread the word. And when COVID's over, we have like a contest plan. There's so many things that I want to do. Last year, I brought a girl out. I paid for a young lady to come out, paid for her flight, put her up and everything, and did her treatment for free. And I want to do that again once COVID's, you know, once we're safe to do that. Also be careful flying, people. From my understanding, the airlines are not spreading people out anymore, that they're going to be filling every single seat. They're not doing cleanings before, proper cleanings before each takeoff. So you might want to bring your own clean stuff if you have to fly. Wear a KN95 mask or an N95 mask. I've now learned that the blue hospital masks, medical masks, the 3-layered ones are the best ones, not the cloth ones. And in fact, if you think about it, the cloth just absorbs whatever you're putting in it or taking in it, and it'll sit in that cloth. Whereas these blue medical masks, they, with the 3 layers, they absorb what it is, but keep it away from your, you know, breathing it back in. Kind of like diapers, I think. It's like diapers for the mouth, right? Diapers for the mouth. Oh, shit balls. All right, you all have a beautiful day. I love you guys. Spread the word about the Muscle Whisperer, please. And let's just heal the world, babies. Keep up.